Here are 3 players that I think will have better seasons for Gillingham next year. First up, Elliot Nevitt. Look, I think it's fair to say he did struggle last season. However, I don't think that's necessarily a reflective of him, but of the club's position and the team as a whole. There is definitely a player in there. He got 16 goals in all games for Crewe in the 23-24 season. And towards the end of the season, he did start to show signs of improving and scoring goals. You could maybe speculate and say there were some teething issues, maybe personally moving from Liverpool down to the south. Either way, I definitely think he can be our number 9 next season. I think he's got 15 plus goals in him. And as of all the players I will talk about, I think Ainsworth will get the best out of him. Next up, Nelson Kumbeni. Now, this may seem a little harsh, to be fair, because he did sign in January and we was in a very difficult position. We didn't see much of him, and when we did, I think he went missing a little bit. However, once again, I think Ainsworth can get the best out of him, and I think he can provide us with that left-sided balance in midfield that I think we need. This is a big season for him. Whether he can play at this level will be shown this year. However, I think if he gets it right and Ainsworth gets it right, he could be a gem for Gillingham. And lastly, a controversial take, Jack Nolan. To start with, I'm not deluded. I think Jack was probably one of the worst players I've ever seen in the Gillingham shirt, no exaggeration. He looked lost for ideas, really lethargic, a little bit unfit, and really like his head wasn't in the game. However, similar to Nevitt, there is definitely a player in there somewhere. You don't get 17 goals and 8 assists for Accrington for no reason. I think he needs to get fitter, and I think Ainsworth can help with that. And similar to Kumbeni, I think he can provide us that left-sided balance we need. Look, obviously he got all the goals and assists from the right side of midfield. But what I think Gillingham are really missing is a left-sided left midfield player. I think Ainsworth likes crosses in the box. I think Jack can do that out on the left. But look, obviously it all hinges on whether he's going to get fit and whether he's going to find that fire in his belly to actually play for Gillingham, which I don't think he necessarily has right now. Similar to Nevitt, it could also be personal issues that he's moved and relocated. We don't know. Either way, those are my 3 players that will have better seasons for Gillingham next year. I hope.